Brian&Carrie.com. Go there right now.
I love that. Okay.
How's our time?
Let me check.
James, you know what time it is?
I'm going to tell you what time it is. We have 5 minutes.
I have to be less long-winded.
Let me do, I have a really quick topic.
Yeah.
And before we close out. So we were going to talk about family in the holidays, but we're not going to get to that today.
But then I started talking about shares and stocks.
That's okay. Sometimes we got to flow. We got to be dynamic, right? So I want to carry through the concept of family and kids and Christmas time or the holiday season, okay? We have another, essentially, because Lisa just commented, Lisa Arsenault said that she really loves playing Santa and giving gifts. I happen to adore giving gifts, so I am so with you on that. But when we do receive gifts still, right?
Yeah.
And our kids still receive gifts. So, you know, one of our rules, when I say our rules, like one of our philosophies in our house is what we refer to as one toy in, one toy out.
This is a massive concept.
Yeah, and this is one that we invoked years ago, around the same time, as the same year that we decided
Probably just a bit before even.
Yeah. So the way it works, and we call it one toy in, one toy out, but you're going to see as I explain this, it actually is not just toys, okay? So what we taught our kids when they were very young was that for every toy that they receive or every gift that they receive, they have to choose something out of their toy box to donate to somebody, you know, in a homeless shelter or to give away or whatever the case may be. So they got really excited about that. So if they received 6 presents from my mom for Christmas, they'd have to go rummaging around and find 6 things to give away. Now, Brian and I are minimalists, and we've talked about that a little bit, not on the show, but we have talked about it on videos before.
Sure, we should.
So we're minimalist, which means that we carry that one toy in, one toy out theme through our entire life. So if Carrie goes and buys a new pair of shoes, a pair of shoes goes.
Yes, don't it?
And it's just you're giving at the same time as you're keeping your life spiritually clean as well.
Absolutely.
Because there's an energy drain with stuff.
I tell you, like we could spend an entire episode of
Which
Brian and Carrie in the morning on this exact topic, but it's a beautiful one you brought up towards the end. But let me just say this, one toy in, one toy out does not just apply to kids and does not just apply to presents. You kind of preface that, but like consider your own life. How much stuff do you accumulate?
Yeah.
Right? And I mean, it can be anything. Like we have friends, we have family members who have literally 25 dinner plates. How many fucking dinner plates do you possibly need? Right? You know how many dinner plates we have? 4. Because there's 4 people who live here. Yeah. And if you come over for dinner, well, we'll makeshift with a bowl and a Tupperware. But I mean, that's our choice and we like to live that way. You don't have to choose that. But I mean, we accumulate stuff as a matter of habit, as a matter of principle, as a matter of too afraid to let go. And here's one that I want you to consider. And you don't have to comment because it might not be something you want to comment on. We accumulate stuff because we have an amazingly empty void inside of us that we don't know how to fill. So we just bring in new dishes and new shoes and new sweatshirts and new cars and new things and new knickknacks and new magazines and new everythings. So we're not immune to that. This is why years ago we decided the concept of one toy in, one toy out had to be our lifestyle, not just our kids. Yeah. So Carrie said shoes and of course books. I'm an avid reader, so is Carrie. When I bring a book in, I read it. When I'm done with it, I give it away. Yeah. I give it to the secondhand store, I give it to the Salvation Army, I give it to a friend, I mail it to a colleague, I mail it to a customer who I think would love that book. One thing comes in, one thing goes out. Your life stays clean, spiritually relaxed, and you never, ever, ever fall into that trap of accumulating shit you don't need to either fill a void because, well, to fill a void because that's almost always the reason it happens.
Yeah, you know, Michelle Adams commented saying that she would love to know more about minimalism. So we're going to cover that topic because it really is, whenever we start talking about it, it's one of the things that people ask a great deal about, you know, insofar as why we've chosen it for ourselves and how to go about the process. And then I just want to give a shout out to Cecilia, who has come and joined us on the good seats.
What are you still doing over there?
So one final note before we chime off today is if you are watching from over yonder, you have got to remember that we are streaming live from our fan page, facebook.com/Brian&Carrie live. Come and follow us over here.
Did I see Dio Vucic?
Yes, I missed Dio.
Dio, get your butt over here. You're in the cheap seats. Facebook.com, Brian&Carrie live.
Yeah.
Okay? Here's my last thing. Cecilia?
I think it's Cecilia.
Cecilia?
I hope I pronounced that right.
First of all, welcome. Second of all, I remember our commentary from yesterday. It was beautiful. Third, I love how Cecilia chimed in. Oh, this is a much better view, she said.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then look at Tiffany, Diana, Lisa, Chris, everybody's saying hi. I love that. That's why our share team is the best in the world. If you'd like to be part of that amazing community, come inside, come help us spread this amazing message. Brian&CarrieShareTeam.com. Go there right now. Cecilia, we're talking to you.
Yeah.
Well, amongst everybody else.
Yeah. So there you go. That was our
That's our
surprise
wrap.
topics for today. And
I think we